got a Hill, we got a Texas, we got a Kamikaze R. Let's go. Texas is the one they flooded the bilge when shelling on D-Day to elevate the gun angle. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, really cool history stuff about this ship. And again, you can go visit it. So if you're a Texas person or you happen to be down that way, go check it out. Texas and I, as a ship, we really get along. I like to talk about the ships that I'm in, and I look at my win rates, and I compare those to my overall. So my overall win rate, 51.8. The Texas win rate, I have 63.6. So it's almost 12% better than my normal. So that means two things. Number one, this boat and I get along pretty well. And number two, there's probably a little bit of seal clubbing that goes on down here at Tier 5. So some of it is that, you're playing against newer players down here, and some of it is that this boat just kind of slaps and works with the way I like to play battleships. Great thing about the Texas, its range is really great. 19 kilometers at Tier 5 is pretty fantastic. It's actually kind of an absurd distance for a Tier 5 battleship to be shooting. Don't tell that to a Congo, because I think they're even further. They're in the 20s or something. But with the spotter plane here, you can get up above 20 as well. So I'm going to follow my DDs over here towards Alpha Cap. Looks like we kind of have a general flow of our ships that direction. And that's cool. I'm going to stop messing with that. This is a waste of time. All right, Nicholas goes down. Great job to the Dante Alighieri. We've already gotten another kill as well. There is the Furitaka. Furitaka is a Tier 5 Japanese cruiser with big old guns for the tier. That thing is kind of a baby battleship. Let's see if these ones land. I think they're gonna... Yeah, Citadel. Big hits. 2 Citadels. That Furitaka has learned that he should not mess with Texas. I'm going to ask our boys to take his last 77 hit points. It's not worth a salvo for me, honestly. Yes, I'd like the kill, but in the world where I didn't get it, I am perfectly happy with somebody else getting it. 1 salvo, 24,700 damage. My overall average in this boat is about 44k, which isn't really high. It's green in whatever this app is called. WoW's numbers or wherever it pulls that information. So it's green, it's okay. It's on the good side of things, but it's not an amazing figure. There is Cavor. Let's see if we can get a piece of Cavor. There goes a bunch of APs from me. I think I might have underestimated his reverse speed, but actually it doesn't look too bad. That's almost 7k. We got a couple more shells swinging in, and they splash ineffectually behind the Cavor. No big deal. Wyoming's over there looking like the drunken boxer that it is. And here's Viribus Unitas, not a boat you see in every single match. I am very much trusting our folks to deal with that V170. So I'm going to work on Viribus. I just took a big old slab, probably from that Cavor. Let's see if we can't tap the Viribus here for a couple of K. As we move up closer to Wyoming, there's 8,900 on the Viribus, and then another 6k. We are already higher than our average damage. The enemy team is kind of folding like a cheap suit. Take a look at the kills. They're down 5 ships, we're down 3. This is going to be a victory unless things go terribly wrong here in the next couple of minutes, and so we're just going to keep up the pressure. Viribus is on fire. I'm not sure who's to blame for that, or to thank, perhaps, is maybe a better way. This Karlsruhe is about to move forward, so I'm going to throw shells in front of him and hope they get there before he scoots out of the way. Let's follow him in. We got a Citadel, 58k, 12,000 in that salvo, 58.5 on the clock thus far. There's Wyoming on the other side of this island. I'm going to sneak up on this guy. Cavor seems to have been dealt with. I wasn't watching for when that happened, so bravo Zulu to whoever brought that guy down. And we're going to go here and look for Wyoming, who appears to be running away. I want to be moving to the northeast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my bow pointing that way and get my gun swinging. That's why I swung my cursor over here. I don't actually want to look over here. There's nothing to see, but I want my guns to start turning before I have to shoot at this Wyoming. So we're doing that trick where you get your guns rotating ahead of when you're going to need them there. And in battleships, it is critical. I've got a couple of barrels that are ready to go, so we'll fire those off. That's 2 turrets worth. These back 3 guns you can see are still working on finding their way around. 5,500 on Wyoming there. Again, rounding up slightly. Please let me use estimation math. The Hill and the Kamikaze are sprinting up ahead. We've got B captured. Karlsruhe is running away, and he's very low from the Citadel. I delivered to him earlier. Wyoming over here is definitely trying to get back to where his team is. My Dante Alighieri and my Furitaka are pursuing him, but I don't need to get any closer. I can hit him from here, right? That's only 11 kilometers away. I need to be worried more about where I'm going to put my ship next in case... Now, in this battle, we're not going to lose. But in case the enemy were to mount a return, I don't want to be, you know, like a comeback. I don't want to be chasing that Wyoming. So I'm not driving towards him. I'm driving towards where I need to be for follow-on action. It's also a great way to maximize your damage. Again, all of this is theory because I am not a player with huge damage numbers consistently. You're going to want to go watch somebody who's a little bit more of an expert ace than me if you're looking for how to get that done. So we put a few shots out there. That guy's either dead or not. I think I'm going to get the kill here. We'll see. Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
So let's move on in. I've got 2 DDs and a battleship up ahead of me with the Orion and the Isokaze over here in the Gulf column. Fantastic. Let's move on up. Enemy has 55 points. I think 1, maybe 2 more kills is probably going to end this game. 12 minutes on the clock, but I doubt we'll see 0-0 show up. So let's just shoot those shells, and we'll throw a couple at the Iron Duke over here, and then swing on in. Let's get into it, people. 76,000. That might be about all I get done. Like a lot of U.S. battleships, particularly at these lower tiers, the Texas is not fast. So I'm going to struggle to get up here to where I can do any additional work. That would be particularly influential for the rest of this battle. I do have ships in sight and within range. They are giving me bad angles, as they should be. They're running away, right? And they don't really want to be caught up by my closer allies either. So I'm not surprised we're getting bad angles, but we are. Those might land. Are those going to hit? No, I overshot. Overshot like a jump. Okay. Well, we'll roll on in. This is looking like a solid victory for battle number 2. I'm a fan of that. Getting a little unearned confidence as we go into tier 6 following this. Texas does not usually let me down. Like I said, 63.5, almost 64% win rate in it, and that's over 67 battles counting this one. So. It's just a boat that does well at its tier and agrees with my playstyle. So very, very good time is usually had when we roll out in the Texas. I'm going to try to hit this Kaiser. I don't want to swing my guns in front of the bow like that. I want to keep them on the left side of the boat, the port side of the boat, so that the back guns don't start turning away. Oh, can I steal that one? I bet you I can. Come on, put me over 80. Let's do this. Yeah.
Perfect.
That was filthy. Totally stole that one. Just filthy. That's filth. Enemy team has 55 points again. Oh, I'm hitting a friend. Sorry, bro. Give him a quick my bad in chat, a little sorry message. And then we're down to the Iron Duck. That's it, guys. 19 points. We couldn't get him killed quite fast enough to take the victory away, but still, I don't think we're going to go to time here. We're going to get this guy down. Oh, yeah, he's low. And he's healing. He wants this game to last as long as possible. He's a glutton for punishment. Nope. I'm gonna miss him. Ah, give me a reload. Oh my gosh. I don't want to get over here stuck behind this island. Iron Duke, there's another battle you could have gotten into. Somebody's gonna kill him. There we go. Good battle in the Texas. Like I said, it's a fantastic boat. Even this many years later, the Texas is still good.